So new car prices just keep climbing, right? Well, not everywhere. Believe it or not, 6 different models are actually getting cheaper in 2026. We're not talking small cuts. We're talking price drops in EVs, Jeeps, Cadillacs, and even a compact crossover. I'm going to break down each one, explain what changed, why it matters, and some quick pros and cons so you know if it's worth a look for you. And hey, before we dive in, don't forget, if you want real-time dealer pricing and invoice numbers, check out quotes.everymandriver.com. So let's start with Kia's flagship EV. Kia's 3-row electric SUV, the EV9, has been making waves since its launch. For 2026, Kia lowered pricing on the higher trims. The GT line drops by $2,000 to $73,395, and the Land trim drops $1,000 to $67,400. The base model holds steady at $56,400. Doing this puts pressure on Rivian, Tesla, and Volvo in the family EV space. By trimming top trims, Kia keeps the EV9 competitive and appealing to families who want premium features without going over $75,000. Here are the pros and cons of this vehicle. Pros: spacious 3-row interior with real utility, tech-forward cabin, family-friendly features, and lower trim prices improve overall value. Here are your cons: still pricey versus mainstream rivals, charging network weaker than Tesla's, and base trim unchanged in cost. Next, the 2026 Jeep Cherokee, cheaper after its hiatus. Yes, Jeep skipped 2024 and 2025 for the Cherokee, but they're relaunching it for the 2026 model with a redesign and a hybrid powertrain. The kicker here: it's cheaper than 2023. Base pricing is about $37,000, which is $2,300 less than in the last generation. It's rare to see a redesign that costs less. Jeep clearly wants to claw back ground in the compact SUV segment, going up against stalwarts like the RAV4 and CR-V with sharper pricing. Here are your pros and cons of this vehicle: lower base price despite full redesign, hybrid powertrain boosts fuel efficiency, and updated styling, tech, and features. As far as your cons, the price comparison is versus 2023, not last year. Past reliability issues still linger, and cargo space still lags behind rivals. Next, the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Most Wrangler trims went up, but not the Rubicon. For 2026, it actually drops by $1,600, now starting at $47,355. This is Jeep's hardcore off-road trim. Enthusiasts who want trail-ready gear at a lower price finally are catching a break. Your pros and cons of the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon: number 1, legendary off-road capability out of the box. Strong resale value compared to the rivals, and lower Rubicon pricing is rare, so take advantage of it if you want one. As far as your cons, fuel economy is still terrible. Ride is rough and noisy on pavement, and other Wrangler trims still climbed. Then you have the 2026 Cadillac Optiq. Cadillac's newest EV SUV, the Optiq, enters the market with a base luxury rear-wheel drive trim priced at $52,400, about $2,000 lower than expected. Luxury EVs rarely come down in price. Cadillac is going after cross shoppers who might otherwise head straight for a Tesla Model Y or maybe an Audi Q4 e-tron. Here are 3 pros and cons. Pros: entry into Cadillac's EV lineup is under now $55,000. Premium interior fit and finish, and competitive against luxury EV rivals. Your cons: still pricier than mainstream EVs, charging infrastructure lags Tesla, and then there's the first-year model risk. The 5th vehicle on the list is the 2026 Chevrolet Silverado EV work truck. Yes, Chevy dropped the Silverado EV work truck by about $2,200, bringing the starting price to $55,000, just under that. They also replaced the ultra-expensive $98,000 RST Max with a Trail Boss Max around $88,700. This move helps Chevy compete head-to-head with Ford's Lightning, keeping both fleet buyers and retail truck shoppers interested. Pros and cons: well, lower starting price for fleets and workers, massive towing and payload capacity, and Trail Boss Max cuts top-end sticker shock. Cons: still expensive as a work truck, availability has been inconsistent, and conservative styling may turn some people off. Our sixth model that's actually cheaper for 2026, the Kia Seltos. Kia added a new LX front-wheel drive base trim for 2026, which shaved almost $1,000 off the starting point. That brings the Seltos down to $25,135. Entry-level buyers and young shoppers are the target here. In a competitive subcompact SUV market, lowering the starting price gives Kia a real edge against the HR-V and Kona. Your pros and cons: affordable entry-level pricing, surprisingly roomy for its size, excellent warranty coverage. The cons: new base trim is bare bones, all-wheel drive requires stepping up, and resale trails Toyota and Honda. So there you have it, 6 models that are actually getting cheaper in 2026. From EVs to Jeeps to crossovers, these are rare price cuts in a market where the average new car price tops or is around 50 grand. But remember, MSRP is just the start. Real savings depends on dealer incentives, markups, and out-the-door costs. And that's why I recommend quotes.everymandriver.com first. It's free and it shows you real-time dealer invoice pricing, and thousands of people use this every day to save hundreds, sometimes thousands, on their next new or used car, truck, or SUV. So which of these price cuts surprised you the most, and would it actually make you consider buying one in 2026? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. You can save $50 right now on the Nuvio Recovery Chiller. It works with any tub, bathtub, cold tub, indoors or out. Just plug it in, set the temperature, and start plunging. Use my code below and grab your deal today. One final note: if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.